this they new shit, Did they split? Did they drip? Yeah, champion, yeah, we here.
Smack dab in the middle of I-295 that encircles the city of Jacksonville in northeast Florida. There's a good look at TIAA Bank Field. A few minutes prior to us coming on air, this crowd was jolted into action with the introduction of these Jaguars. They're set for football as the Jags are ready to match up with the Indianapolis Colts. Needed and much welcome diversion. The NFL is back. Here we go, week one. Taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. Turn the corner. Some serious pressure right out of the gate. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down. Shotgun now for Wentz. That's complete to Hines out of the backfield. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense here.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
On third and long, it's Wentz. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar. For a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to fourth down. To punt on fourth down, here's Rigoberto Sanchez. Jamal Agnew is deep to return it. And taken right at the 35. 51 yards on the punt there. And out will come the offense as they take over.
At their own 36-yard line.
Minshew and the Jags now with a 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Minshew sets to throw. A slant to Jones. 7 yards, the pickup there.
One thing we do know.
See, this is updated roster right here. This is updated rosters. So things are a little different.
Three receivers head out right, one to the left on out of the gun is Minshew. And this one incomplete.
But they forgot to put T.Y. Hilton because he signed a year contract. That's the only thing, and he's not in free agency. Somebody picked him up for my team.
On the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Looking to throw it. Minshew escaping the pressure right. He may try and run for this. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50.
Good work by Minshew there to pick up the first.
I'm not sure he falls into the category of mobile quarterback, but he's athletic enough that
coaches like to say, I wouldn't call him a burner, but enough there in the tank. And they'll run it. This is James Robinson. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
On the run, it's Robinson. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
For the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on 3rd down. Now Minshew.
Whoa.
With a big catch. And he is going to have a chance 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd. Down. It's Robinson. And give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
On 2nd down now, it's Robinson. And he stopped immediately there. You don't see that a ton, do you? With a cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball is moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
Minshew throwing on 3rd down. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. No doubt a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
They'll start on the ground with Hines. And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34. A huge play that time for the Colts. 55 yards. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 34. No score after 1 on EA Sports. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Wentz. And the Jags get to
Come on, he's supposed to throw that shit, G.
Miles Jack able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Wentz looking deep for Jennings. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot.
I see you. I see you.
Well, so much for getting separation. No chance there. Locked down tight, forcing the incompletion on that attempt.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Damn, they O-line suck.
But now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. One, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But two, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if
They supposed to have a good-ass O-line.
your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the weaving through traffic, and now he's free. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. So there, Charles, I mean, a situation where it didn't matter how far he had to run, he was not going to be denied, and he winds up taking this all the way to the end zone. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. He'll buy some time right. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. That's good for 28 yards. They'll try and run. This is Robinson. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing out 2nd down.
Well, I know defensive coordinator is going to be pretty excited about what he just saw there. Great knockback by their front. And now with the ball where it is, I would expect to see the offense throw the ball on 2nd and 3rd down here.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. Here's Minshew. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The number one mission of any offensive line, you got to protect that quarterback. Keep him safe back there. This time, the rush got to him.
You got to protect that quarterback. Keep him safe back there. You got to protect that quarterback.
But when it doesn't, that's a guy who gets a free run into the backfield, and oftentimes the QB ends up on his backside, as he did there.
A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. He's got it. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 10 yards gets him closer, but now it's 4th and goal.
Nice job understanding the situation. 3rd and long, kept the play in front of them and made the tackle. They gave up a good chunk of yardage, but it does force a 4th down.
And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3. He'll drop to throw. Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown. Jaguars. Carlos Hyde. There to make the grab. As his guys are first on the scoreboard here this afternoon. Good throw there. Too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his 2nd season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook, not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
Touchdown. He'll kick this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game.
It's about that time.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Dangerous spot for them to cough it up.
Damn.
Because the defense got it. They were already within
What is going on? My O-line supposed to be so legit.
Sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you got to run out there and try and stop an offense who has the ball in a very advantageous position.
A deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. He was looking that time to get it to Paris Campbell, and now it's third down.
I tell you, Brandon,
This is like so.
I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there for us in that completion.
Damn.
Last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now wins. Oh, he may have gotten lucky. Trying to dump it off underneath on the check down.
This team is so. Oh my gosh.
Passing game not in sync here early. And now it's fourth down. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he's on to punt for Indianapolis. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Just a yard return there after a punt of 49.
First and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
But I have them. I have them in one of my PS4 leagues.
Come to the line to start their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
Well, so far on this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He's got a first down and then some in midfield. And brought down across the 50 to the 49-yard line. A 14-yard first down pickup for the Jaguars.
So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that third down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field. Defensively, make sure you know where he is because he understands how to get open.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Kenny Moore. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Throwing on first is Wentz. That's complete to Jack Doyle, the tight end. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
And the Colts first down.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Wentz going to throw. And he's going to go down. Back down midfield at the 49. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
$10.
They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. A final shot before half for Wentz. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we send you a couple hours south of here to Orlando, that's where we check in with a coach and our EA Sports halftime report. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Their defense has pitched the shutout. Now they probably need to deliver a little breathing room, maybe make it a 2-score game as they've got it 1st and 10. And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20. The tackle there by George Odom. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Again, it's Robinson. Past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
On 3rd down, Robinson. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
Well, partner, none of these runs individually have added up to a whole lot.
Now, 3 plays, all 3 short runs, but together a 1st down.
Yeah, it's amazing how the narrative changes when you string them together.
They'll run on 1st down. Robinson. He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
From the 31, Minshew. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he'll be brought down by the Colts.
Just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously, led to a very quick sack.
And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it.
And here's Rodgers on the return.
But I don't know what the fuck is that,
man. 60 yards, 6-0. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
They begin the drive with Hines. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
Wentz looking to throw on 3rd and 2. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
And now the throw taken in by Chark. And they'll have it in the red zone before he
No. No.
The Jags, 18 yards, first down. They'll run it now with Robinson. And he'll take this down for about 4 yards, down to the 15.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Minshew.
These guys are slow as fuck.
DJ Chark for the Jags touchdown. DJ Chark there to make.
Oh my gosh!
First turnover on defense leads to 6 points.
Man, he just ran a terrific route. Extremely hard to defend when it's run that precisely and the ball's delivered that accurately.
Extra point tacked on by Lambo. And that'll make the score 14-0.
Josh Lambo to kick off for Jacksonville.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Shaquill Griffin knocking it away that time in coverage.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there.
I gotta stop
that one
doing that
covered
shit.
pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Shaquill Griffin with a pick. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10. The 31-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
These motherfuckers are slow.
And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Call that a very strong gain of 24. They run. Robinson. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. James Robinson with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points. And it is now 21-0.
Makes the score Jaguars 21. Colts nothing. Josh Lambo to kick off for Jacksonville.
And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Fielded near the back of the end zone.
I guess I'm owed this.
Will hold on to this one, and it'll come out to the 25.
Hey, you know I ain't gonna feel better unless I get a donut.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their
I
next
feel you.
drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Back now in Jacksonville. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Wentz. That's into the hands of Pascal. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Got an open man, that's Campbell. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 down at the 31. Again, they'll throw with Wentz. They'll find Hines out of the backfield. Call it no gain there on the first down play.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
Nah, I was just trying to tell you I was going to give me a Michael something to eat.
Finding Pascal, and he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 11 yards there, first down.
Grabbed there by Zach Pascal.
Okay.
He's one of those guys that often people forget are even on the roster, but when you look up at the end of the game, he's produced over 600 yards and 5 touchdowns in 2019.
Back in the end zone, could he get his feet
down?
No, it's
good.
And that's one of those
I didn't know it was for that.
When you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Back to the air on 2nd down. Wentz. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Zach Pascal, the intended receiver, but now it's 3rd down.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws fortune.
How many was left in there?
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions. Have a look at 3rd and 10. Wentz. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Gary Jennings there to make the grab. And the Colts are able to cut into this lead. It's up, it's good, and that'll cut the lead to 21-7.
Jaguars 21, Colts 7.
So after the touchdown, there's Blankenship kicking off. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101 tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
He was trying to find Marvin Jones that time, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Yeah.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line.
Yeah.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 8.
Yeah. I don't know.
From the gun, Minshew to throw.
I don't know what to say.
Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by DeMonte Casey. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
Yeah.
That is the play they needed in a two-score game here in the fourth quarter.
No doubt about it. They did what they had to do to give themselves a chance to get back into the game. They turned it over to the offense. They are now in charge.
Now they need to execute.
Yeah.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of
Nah, I just, you know, I mean, I don't know.
Got the lead, fourth quarter.
I don't know what to say, babe. I mean, you just lended you all you did was, you know, you just extended the invitation, and now you know. Now you really know. You know what I mean? Like, that's why. But you just, you know, you learn from it and be like, I ain't fucking with it no more. I tried.
But you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
Wentz now on first down. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he'll be
I don't even think they going. They in Vegas. Chris and Camille.
And that'll make it second and a foot or so. Now Wentz again. And he's got his target.
Yep, they in Vegas. I don't think they coming back till, I don't know, Monday.
Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend.
Mario, his husband, and a gang of other people.
Down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this.
Yep, I think him and Mike.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off.
Yep. So
taken to the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
I'll try to find
Come to
something.
the line to start their next drive. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender,
I was just gonna order like a large
Who
piece or something.
picked off the last one? What you gonna do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage.
But I don't know.
throw
Does
with
pizza
confidence.
got like
If there's
large
any
pizza?
hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
Or that pizza place,
On
Barrio?
second down, it's Robinson.
Damn!
Taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 16 yards, a first down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll run here with Robinson. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. On third down, it's Robinson. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because
Punt
it's
it.
almost like no man's
They
land.
telling you to punt it.
Hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for
They
your field
telling
goal
you to
kicker.
punt it up.
I like the overall. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game.
David's
Go for it,
man.
Get the first down, close it out.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. They'll run for it.
Got him.
Robinson. That one
Got him.
backbreaker as they wind up
Yeah. Oh, he got it.
Oh, man, that was so
Oh, that's some bullshit.
in the balance.
Oh, that's some bull.
And this has been
That
the
is
story
some
all
bull.
game long. They've been the ones that come up with
Come on, bro.
and that last one,
Oh, give me. Oh, he didn't even jump.
And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. A big game.
That nigga didn't even jump, fam.
Put this one in the win column. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
I got 8 people watching it in the chat. You know what I'm saying?
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first.
But some of these guys are the guys. Some of these guys are in our leagues. That are, wow.
Into the hands of DJ Shark. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. So this will be a win for Jacksonville. And, partner, I must say, good to see you again. Been too long. And it's good to have football back, isn't it?
Didn't you see me in preseason? Weren't we together in preseason?
Yeah, but preseason, you know, it's preseason. This is week 1.
Oh, you're trying to say real football.
Real football.
Not preseason football, where we shake down the rosters and figure out who's going to play, and maybe the starters don't play as much. Now it's the frontline guys from the first whistle.
Yeah, I tuned you out in the preseason. But now I'm listening to you. So for the Jaguars, it was a hard-fought game, and they'll exit 1-0 as they win by a touchdown. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Tennessee Titans. Meanwhile, for the Colts, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll get a home date next week against the Minnesota Vikings. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.